Hey, Fire Joker here, and I guess it's time for me to answer more questions. This next question comes from a user named Jessica the Clown 4X. Oh boy, man! Now people are gonna claim that you just picked this question just because the user had Kefka in his name. Oh boy, thanks a lot, Kefka the Clown 4X. Anyways, a lot of people are angry at Capcom for canceling Mega Man Legends 3 and releasing Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 as a disc and not DLC. Some have even gone as far as to label Capcom the Japanese Activision. Thoughts? Really? You guys are surprised that Capcom did this? You guys are surprised that Capcom made Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and selling it as another disc. Newsflash, they've been doing this. I mean, has anyone ever heard of like the 50 billion different versions of Street Fighter 2? Or how about Super Street Fighter 4? That ring any bells? Or Resident Evil 5 Gold Edition? This isn't the first time that Capcom has done this. They've been doing this for a long time. In fact, that's one of the reasons why I didn't buy Marvel vs. Capcom 3 immediately, because I knew they were going to make a second version. So, sorry Capcom, you didn't get me that time. Ha. Yeah, but seriously, Capcom is just being Capcom, and if they're just being called out on this, then you guys really need to do a bit more paying attention. And Japanese Activision, Capcom's been doing this a bit longer than Activision has, so Activision's the American Capcom. That's how it is. Oh, and Mega Man Legends 3. Alright. I'm not entirely sure how long Mega Man Legends 3 has been in development, but my guess is it's been about a year or two. And let me ask you this. Put yourself in their shoes, okay? This is a game that they've been working on probably for a year or two. They've been working on it probably pretty hard, and something comes up and they can no longer continue with it. They probably lost funding, or they just ran out of ideas. And they have to pull the plug. No game developer wants to pull the plug on a video game, okay? It's like that's just money and time completely wasted that they are never going to get back. I'm pretty sure this wasn't an easy call to make, okay? You gotta cut Capcom some slack. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the reason they released Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 as a separate disc was to pay for the reparations made by canceling Mega Man Legends 3. Just a little theory. Probably doesn't mean anything. Next topic comes from S102. What do you think of the Half-Life series? I'm honestly indifferent to Half-Life. I mean, I've played it, but it really honestly hasn't held my attention very well. I mean, it's well designed. Don't get me wrong, but it really bothers me. Like, this game is considered one of the greatest games of all time. I beg to disagree. This is not one of the best games ever. It's well designed, and it's got good variety, but best game ever, I don't know. I just feel like it's too samey to a lot of other shooters I've played. I don't know what's so special about Half-Life 2. He has a crowbar. So? I don't get it. It's like, what makes him having a crowbar so special? Oh, but he has a gravity gun. Okay, I didn't really find it all that fun. And, yeah, I just don't find Half-Life, or Half-Life 2, I just don't find it fun. The story isn't really all that engaging either. I just don't find it interesting. It's just probably not my cup of tea, okay? A lot of games aren't. This next question comes from 80s Freak 85. What game do you hate the most? I was kind of hoping to be a bit more original. When I was asked this question, I thought about it really, really, really hard. It's like I wanted to say a game that I haven't already mentioned before, but no, I couldn't come up with anything. So I guess you just have to give you this boring answer. It's Okami. Okay, how many people did I get? How many people did really believe that? I bet I got a lot of you. Alright, nah, it's actually Final Fantasy VII. Okay, how many people did I get with that? Alright, in all honesty, my most hated game is Secret of Mana, and I'm totally serious about that. I cannot think of any other game that filled me with so much frustration, disappointment, and annoyance as Secret of Mana did. Secret of Mana, just... the menu interfaces were so tedious, and how do you navigate through those things? It's almost impossible to. It's like, how does anyone ever have the patience for that? The patience to figure it out, the patience to... I just don't understand it. And I really wanted to like Secret of Mana. I really did. It's like, people told me how great a game it was. It's like, and I'm kind of entranced by some of the music and the nice graphics, okay? But the game is cliched beyond belief. It's not interesting. Mana Fortress, really, as soon as that thing hit, I knew this was going to be a bad game. That's been done to death. And people made a big deal about the co-op. That was part of the reason I also got it, was they advertised the co-op. You have to unlock the co-op? Really? Bad design choice. It's like, hey, you want to play this game with me? Oh, sure. Oh, wait, I got to play for a little bit. Then we can play co-op. Why? And I bet you're probably wondering why I'm coming out with so many unscripteds. Well, they're really here as placeholders as I finish my countdown. I'm actually going to be filming the video segments of this right after this, since it's already here. And this next countdown is going to suck my life away. It's a top 10, and it's a half hour long. Kill me.